biggest thing I think I'd ever done that any of us had ever done. You know, it's like every scene in this is larger than life. It's like, you know, you start with like a party scene to end all party scenes. That was the hope. Then you're on a battlefield, movie sets shooting at once. Then you're at another party, a snake fight, a crocodile, an elephant. I mean, the whole, you know, it's like we threw everything into this movie, and you know, I wanted it to feel like a ride. We packed everything into this movie, so it's a full meal. So there's a lot in it. So I think you're going to get something different every time you see it. We tried to, even every image, you know, we tried to sort of frame it in depth. So you have foreground and background. You have different stuff going on in the frame at all times. So yeah, there's always something for the eye to look at, and I think every time you watch the movie, you'll see something else to look at, and that's, I think, part of the excitement of it. It was a dream come true. I mean, as a director, you know, it's like a kid in a candy shop. It took a while to assemble the cast. We were casting for about a year and a half. It's the longest time I've ever spent casting a movie, but it was worth it. It's comedy and tragedy. It's got both in it, and I think people, you know, actors of the level of Margot or Brad or Jean or Jovan Adepo or, you know, Diego, what they can do is they bring this humanity to it. So no matter how, you know, outrageous the stuff you see on screen is, and there's a lot of outrageous stuff in this movie. You know, Margot fights a snake. That's outrageous. But she makes you believe it. You see the human being. You see the emotions underneath. That's real acting. That's not many people can pull that off. I started kind of conceiving this movie like 15 years ago. You know, so Hollywood has changed even during the course of writing and making this movie. But yeah, you can't not be aware. You know, releasing this movie right now, you know, there's a ton of parallels, and I think that makes the movie all the more, I think, exciting for audiences today. I'd say also the parallels don't just extend to Hollywood today; they extend to every every workplace, industry, art form, way of life today. All over the world, people are feeling like they're in some kind of transition, like the world is changing, like technology is changing our lives. That's what this movie is about. It's about what it feels like to experience that kind of transition.